Welcome to All Out Coach. In this video, I'd like to explain the philosophy behind the title All Out Coach in my blog. First, the phrase all out. How often do we go all out and listen to our friends, our family, our colleagues in a manner that they deserve or in a manner that they expect? How often do we go all out to apply all of our efforts in a project, at work, in life? I would argue that we don't do it as often as we should. One of the big excuses is the digital nature of our world in which we live. Because any information or any solution is within the reach of our fingertips at any given time. We can go on YouTube and research a solution or troubleshoot something, any problem, right? But do we then apply what we learned in a personal manner with others? Because that's the way to leave impact, to leave a mark in this world with other people, family, colleagues, friends. I want to ask you to think about when you achieved something. Whether it took you 1 minute or 2 years to achieve a goal that you set out for, I would argue that you really went all out and you applied all of your efforts, or as much as you could, or more than at other times, to achieve that result, more often than not. Okay? I work in the pharmaceutical industry for about 15 years, and when I started working at a big pharmaceutical company, I had a contract position. It was a 1-year contract position. I was a PharmD fellow. But to this day, it's the most important year of my career because I learned about all the intricate details of cross-functional pieces of the puzzle of a pharmaceutical company that integrates the different departments to develop and market quality and safe products for patients to use. Towards the end of that year, I was responsible for hiring the next fellow to replace me. At the time, I did not have a permanent position lined up. Within a few months, I had 3 different offers from 3 different companies. But again, when I was helping hire the next fellow to replace me, I had absolutely no certainty as to my career. Regardless, I remember spending hours after work over the phone trying to convince this candidate to join this company for the value that I had obtained and the experiences that were invaluable for others to experience as well. I have felt fulfilled in the process. And that brings me to the second part of the blog and the title, Coach. What drives coaches versus what drives others or players in sports, for example? Coaches feel fulfilled when they help others. They feel like it's effortless, that they're not putting in any effort. They get lost in it, and they enjoy that reaction that they get from their team members when they're able to create champions, when they're able to help others break new ground. It's something different that they have also that causes them to be fulfilled. And that something else is the coach's natural ability to know the human condition and to observe others, to offer solutions, to help make a change in other people's lives so that they can stretch themselves farther. Are the best coaches the best players? Not necessarily. Let's look at the best coach of our time, or one of the best renowned coaches in soccer. Jose Mourinho, Portuguese soccer coach who was decorated with multiple trophies across different European teams, leading them to championships. He never made it to the Premier League in Portugal. He had a short, unremarkable career in the second division of the Portuguese league. Yet, Jose Mourinho is known as the coach to admire, the coach to aspire to become. Now, let's look at the other side of the token. Are the best players the best coaches? Well, history would not suggest that. Let's look at Michael Jordan, for example. Michael Jordan is the best NBA player, right? Or LeBron James. Would they make a good coach? Would they make the best coach? I would argue that it's doubtful, at the least. It's possible, but I doubt it, based on their respective characters, personalities. Are they the most fit for being a coach? I don't know. They may become coaches in the future, so I may be wrong. And they may have a calling later on in their life, but at this point they certainly have not expressed interest in becoming a coach. So what drives somebody to become a coach is something different. These are some of the thoughts that I want to leave you with as I start my day at work today. And I hope that you enjoy this video, but I promise you that I will have a lot of profound insights and pearls and lessons and case studies that I'll share with you. And I look forward to your comments and your participation.